Some cryptocurrencies are their own biggest enemy. What I think is really interesting about deflationary tokens is how they're kind of destroying themselves, they're killing themselves, they're reducing their own supply. And there's a lot of interesting economics and really human psyche that comes into play here, and how this impacts crypto investors and the usability. The more you use a token, the less of them there are, and then you create this scarcity, right? Or you have tokens that just even box themselves out of even being useful, but wait, it's okay because they made themselves deflationary now. So that would be an example of Ethereum and EIP 1559. While by and large, for the actual usability of Ethereum, EIP 1559 made ETH worse. But it's whatever, it's okay, nobody cares because apparently they're moving to Ethereum 2.0. But the interesting part of that is that it has made Ethereum deflationary. Most of the extra Ethereum used in transactions is no longer going to miners and increasing their mining profitability, just being burnt, increasing the scarcity of the coins, which if you didn't know, Ethereum has no supply cap. There's another new cryptocurrency that's deflationary, but it claims to be hyper-deflationary and ultra-decentralized. So that's really what we're going to be diving into deeper today. But first, we're going to dive into 10 Seconds of Tail, something we do here every day on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. She owns it. I work here. My name's Vosk. Make sure to slap that subscribe button, and let's jump into it. Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency sector is crazy, and honestly, there's a lot of scammers out there. If you're looking for the best place to buy an ASIC mining rig as well as get connected to the top co-location or simply miner hosting facilities throughout the world, then you're looking for Compass Mining. Compass is making it possible for everyone to mine Bitcoin, so learn more with the link in the video description below. Not financial advice. Whatever you do is up to you, and it's your decision only. Understand that. Also, we're gonna do a little airdrop hunting today. We talked about it a little bit before, but anyway, I'll touch on it here in a second. Pretty cool stuff. You can do all this DeFi degen stuff and also make yourself eligible. Understand we are dealing with a new token, emerging, low cap coin, high risk, potential high reward, all that stuff. You get rich or you lose it all. That's the game we play, but this is for entertainment purposes only, and to be clear, it's also not gambling. So with 20 disclaimers out of the way, we talked about Ethereum 100 times. Ethereum is moving to Ethereum 2.0, right? Yeah, you probably heard about that. There's over 8 million Ethereum staked. Crazy. Over almost 250,000 validators. You know all the ETH maximalists are going to be tweeting that thing. 5.5% returns on one of the most volatile assets in the game. Just because crypto is volatile. Ethereum overall is actually pretty stable, and it's, good returns. And you get better returns on Ethereum year over year than you do Bitcoin in the last couple of years. But the cool thing and why I'm talking about it is that, and look, this totally just obliterates Ethereum miners. So I understand that and I get that, and we've talked about that. But you go from the flip side, somebody holds a lot of Ethereum, and with EIP 1559, the Ethereum minted for the first day, it hit it had its first deflationary day. That's weird, that's crazy, that's pretty cool. It creates that like a little bit of scarcity. Ethereum is a coin with no cap, right? And so this is the second biggest cryptocurrency trying to, get in on the deflationary economics and like the human psyche boost the interest there. And even you could just say the deflationary token hype. But today we're going to focus on ANTIAMPLE XAMP. Oh yeah, I'll short link it down below. And so it's supposed to be a fair launch token, anonymous. Understand that this is an anonymous dev, but it's audited, which is cool. I just connected with MetaMask. This is on the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so I have a full video guide on what MetaMask is, how to get set up and running with that, if this is totally new to you. ANTIAMPLE XAMP is one of the most claimed to be evenly distributed tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. ANTIAMPLE began with a total supply of, that's not 1 million, that's 1 billion, and the rebase function has decreased the supply by over 400 million, almost 500 million, 234 million currently in the Ether burn address. So basically almost 300,000 XAMP tokens remain, 71% of the initial supply gone, and at least 1% of the total supply, which right there, that implies, total supply, not existing supply, at least to me, the way it reads, but total supply will be burned. So that's a lot. You can buy the token, you can stake the token. We'll talk more about exactly why, but first let's talk about risks, okay? Because that's real. We look at the audit, Haze audit or hazecrypto.net. I've seen their audits before. They're not, consensus $100,000 audits, but any audit is a good audit. And if your audits don't hold up, well, then you quickly lose your credibility as an auditing crypto firm. So with that, zero high severity, zero low severity, zero everything. That's the big takeaway from the audit here. All that stuff will be linked out below. You can do more research, which you absolutely should before you jump into this. This is the Anon dev, and this also is claimed to just simply be his official or the official Twitter page for this project. You can see, he tweets about it regularly. I encourage you to engage with him and ask him questions about the project if you want to. Only 44 members in the Telegram group, which is really cool because you know that he's not botting, right? He didn't just buy thousands of fake members, which we see on so many cryptocurrency tokens. Unless he botted 44, and that just really wouldn't make all that much sense, right? So let's look at their white paper, and then we'll look at buying, staking, and a fun airdrop hunt, right? So ANTIAMPLE was created by an Ethereum whale after seeing the success of AMPLEFORTH. So this Anon dev Bill Drummond is referring to himself as an Ethereum whale here, so that's interesting. Here's the deal: is 99% of the liquidity on Uniswap for XAMP has been locked and sent to a burn address forever. That's pretty cool. I'm not a developer. Verify this, read the audit, everything like that. But this removes the risk of a rug pull from happening as no one has ownership of the liquidity. And that's kind of the thing with rug pulls that, get it going, get the price up, whatever else.
And it's gone.
Pulls everything, dumps the tokens, and, he's off to the races. Make a bunch of money and everyone else is just left bag holding, right? That's the worst case scenario. That is supposed to not be possible here with this token. On top of the liquidity being locked forever, 75% of the entire token supply per the white paper here has been sent to a burn address. 34% of the entire token supply is locked on Uniswap. 15% of the entire supply has been locked in a vesting contract. And how have we ended up with more than 100%? I don't know. So here's the thing. That doesn't make sense. But moving on, staking. Users can stake their ANTIAMPLE XAMP to receive 190% on their stake. As users stake XAMP will be removed from the circulating supply. This should increase the value due to basically artificial on-chain scarcity is what that's more or less doing. As the price is up, users will earn more in USD value. That's the play here. So at the time of recording this video, this REBASE token, and please understand, look up, here's a little on-screen graphic and explainer, but REBASE tokens, they rebase, okay? Their value, their quantity changes. I hope you understand that when you just deal with these, because it's a very interesting token model, right? But right now, 0.0056 per XAMP, and we pull it up on Uniswap. So if I was to put 0.1 ETH into it per Uniswap, I'm supposed to get, about 56,000. But here's where we get a little bit more excited. So I click over to Zapper.fi. I've already connected. They have their new quest thing. So with the quest here, you can go ahead and, perform these actions, right? So I already opened it and claimed that. And you can do an exchange every week, and you can do one-time set an avatar, but you need to be level 5 to claim that. The fact of the matter is that I'm very confident they're going to do a token drop, and it's largely going to be based on your level, right? And saying probably set a minimum level, like level 5 minimum, the higher level, more stuff, more XP, get more tokens. Why do I bring that up when we're talking about other stuff? Well, how about the fact I can just punch in XAMP, okay? And let's say, I want 0.09, probably give me about 50,000 tokens. So I can go ahead and exchange on here. And what's really cool is, other than getting obliterated by Ethereum gas fees, is I'm gonna use the swap feature. So that it shows the exchange route. There's the transparency here. Ignoring the potential fees and stuff like that they add on as a DEX aggregator. I don't even care because I want to level up. I want to be eligible for airdrops, because airdrops, depending on the severity of them, you could say, they could be worth $100,000, especially in hot crypto markets. Crazy. Regardless, you should be looking at thousands. And above all, you can even just get tokens that can support a project that can go really far. It's not always about getting an airdrop and turning around and dumping it. But if you're watching on screen, you saw that our transaction went through there. I did that. I completed an exchange, a weekly objective here. So I can come over here, I can sign that, and I can claim that. So I can come back in, per this 3 days and do it again. And so boom, just like that, I'm level 2 pending stuff, but I'll follow up more with that later. You click this to sync it and get hit with another gas fee. But we click over to Uniswap, you see the balance is there and whatever else. The point is we got the coins and we provided ourselves exposure to hopefully an upcoming airdrop. Hell yeah. So now we click back over, and if you want to chase the staking rewards with this project, we can go ahead and stake tokens. So I bought about 50,000 coins and I can go ahead and stake those. And so first I have to allow them to spend my XAMP. I shouldn't click through these things so fast, but understand when you interact with dApps, smart contracts, decentralized applications, stuff like that, make sure you read and understand what you're allowing them to do. So let's say that there was a bug or an exploit in this. They could only drain my XAMP tokens, right? Because that's all that I've approved with them. So I approved them to spend my XAMP. Now it's a smart contract interaction here. And basically what's happening here is I would be saying, yeah, invest. You can take the tokens, you can spend them, you can stake them. With an APY of 190%, it seems too good to be true. And quite honestly, it could be. Crypto's crazy. So understand the risks associated with this, and also that this is a sponsored review, not endorsement. So when I did that, I just put in a flat 50,000, leaving some just, leftover XAMPs. Normally you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't, go, if you're going to do this, there's no point to leave such a low quantity when Ethereum gas fees are so high. Not financial advice. But you can see that, this has been entered and the rewards are already here. But they have a good disclaimer here, just saying, hey, this is the Ethereum blockchain. You're gonna be paying $20 to over $100 to actually claim. So you're gonna want to wait until you have enough tokens that are even worth claiming, because 1.5 XAMP tokens are not worth $33 if I wanted to go ahead and claim those. So that's it. That's the whole overview of the project here. It's pretty straightforward. If you're looking for like DeFi, degen, low cap stuff, exciting stuff, you want to get out there and have fun and just chase, the bleeding edge, right? Newest projects, obscure stuff that, if this takes off, boom, you're going to be sitting pretty. Or it could just not do that and you won't get the returns that maybe you were hoping for. That's crypto. That's the game I play. I have fun with it. Understand it. Understand you should slap that subscribe button to join me on more crazy crypto journeys. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this project, and if you're gonna airdrop hunt with me as well. I'll see you on the next video. I said video weird right there. A video. Goodbye. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.